Hola everybody, good day everyone, especially to our instructor Mount Flores. In this video, I want you to listen and understand my assigned topic. So in this discussion, I will able to discuss and explain about the international arrivals into the year
As you can
of
see,
2020.
this video is titled International Arrivals into the Year 2020. But before I explain each of this, I want to provide first the meaning of the forecast, market share, average annual, and growth rate. For the forecast, it is the process of predicting future tourism activities, such as how many tourists will visit a place, when you will come, and what you will spend. For example, if data shows the tourist arrivals increase by 10% every summer, our official can forecast that next summer will have even more visitors and prepare hotels, beaches, and tours accordingly. So that's the example of forecast and what was the forecast meaning. For market share is how much of the market a company controls compared to its competitors. For example, if there are 100 million total smartphone sales in the Philippines and company E sell 30 million worth, then company E's market shares 30%. Next, for the growth rate means how much something increases or decreases over time, and usually shown as a percentage. Growth rate also show how fast something is growing. So like for example, if a company earned 100,000 last year and 120,000 this year, so it times nimo siya. Not times, it is a minus pala. So 120,000 minus 100,000 is divide to the 100,000 because this growth rate has a formula rate. So dadyo ni siya yung formula. So if popalo ta siyang formula, ang formula niya is new value minus old value over old value. So, ang atoang kanang new value is 120,000 minus ang old value is 100,000 and over ang old value is back to the 100,000 is times to 100 is equal to 20%. That's it. Next, for the annual average. So, in the average amount per year over a certain period of time, it shows how something changes or performs each year on average. So like for example, the year 1. Alright, year 1, like for example, 2001. 2001 year it's 100,000, while the 2002 is 120,000, while 2003 is 140,000. So we're going to do is you need to, like for example, the year of 2001 is 100,000 plus 120,000 of the year of 2002 is 140,000 of the year of 2003 divided by 3. You are going to do is you need to divide by 3 kung pila sila kabuok. So, the 1, 2, and 3, right? So, imo siya i-divide of 3, then ang nakuha niya is equal to
Now, I have already
120,000.
discussed about
So,
the
that's it.
meaning of the forecast, market share, annual average, and the growth rate. Now, let's proceed to the table and let's discuss about the international arrivals into the year of 2020.
This table is titled International Arrivals into the Year of 2020. It shows how many international tourist arrivals in millions different world regions had in the base year 1995, the forecast for 2010, and the forecast for 2020. It also includes market share percent and average annual growth rate percent from 1995 to 2020. 1995 565 million international arrivals. 2020 forecast is 1,560,000,000. For the market share, always 100%, and the growth rate is 41% per year. So it means for the world from 565 million year of 1995 to 1,561,000,000 year of 2020. So it means tourists was growth to our world. Now let's proceed to Africa. The year of 1995, 20 million arrivals. In the year of 2020, 77 million forecast. Next for the market share is 3.6%, the year of 1995, 5% to the year of 2020. For the growth, it's 5.5% annually, higher than world average. So Africa is expected to grow faster. So, and this another example for the Africa. I have here the Alright, Africa from sa 20 million to 77 million means dako ang pagdagsa niya sa mga turista. So, ang growth rate niya is 5.5%, taas kaysa global average. For the Americas, 110 million, 282 million by the year of 2020. Market share is 19.3% to 18.1%. Growth is 3.8%, so below world average, meaning slower relative growth. So it means na is from 110 to 282 million growth rate is 3.8%, medyo hinay gamay to compare sa uban. So next for the East Asia. East Asia is the 1995 is 81 million to 397 million by the year of 2020. Market share is 14.4% to 25.4%. Ang growth niya is 6.5%. So very fast growing, this region is rising strongly. So it means East Asia is one of the highest of growing. Now let's proceed to Europe. So from 336 to 727 million, growth rate is 3.1%, and even the number is highest, but every year is slowly growing. So the middle is from 14 to 69 million, growth rate is 6.7%, the most highest nga average annual growth. Next one is South Asia. From sa 4 million to 19 million, growth rate is 6.2%. Pas-pas iyahang pag-grow sa South Asia. Alright, we already done. So for the summaries, Europe remains the top destination, but its share decreases from 60% to 46%. 40%. From East Asia and Pacific rises dramatically 14% to 25%, becoming a new tourist hub. For the Middle East, Africa, and South Asia are small but fasting growing. From the Americas, growing steadily but lose a bit of global share. Overall, tourism more than doubles worldwide from
Alright,
5
we
5
already done
centimeter or
discussion about
156
the
meters
table of the international
arrivals.
arrivals in the year of 2020. So now let's proceed to the other topic.
According to Table 2, by the year of 2020, the top three regions that received the most tourists were Europe, 717 million tourists, East Asia and the Pacific, 397 million tourists, and other regions that follows include Africa, the Middle East, and South Asia. East Asia and the Pacific, South Asia, the Middle East, and Africa were expected to have the fastest tourism growth at more than 5% per year, which is higher than the world average growth for 4.1%. Another, Europe is the number one tourist destination, but regions like East Asia, South Asia, the Middle East, and Africa are the fastest growing in tourism. Next for the UNWTO, which means United Nations World Tourism Organization, is encouraging the growth of tourism in the poorest countries. The goal is to improve economic well-being, support social development, and promote mutual understanding among nations. If regional organizations like APEC, Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation, and OECD stand for Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, prioritize tourism and hospitality, the economies of many countries will become stronger. Next is just tourism is not just about travel. It is also a way to fight poverty, improve people's
Alright, so
lives and
that's all
strengthen
now for my
economies, especially
discussion.
if supported